Yo, my people, them CFC, Realist Blue, back with another video. And today, Chelsea news update. We're gonna be discussing Christopher Nkunku's injury as well as some Moises Caicedo updates. But before we get into the video, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Help me get 20 likes on this video and help me get 500 subscribers before the start of the new season, which is this Friday. Thank you for your support. But now let's get into the video. And boy, disappointing news, very sad news. Nkunku has sustained a knee injury and he will be out for an extended period, maybe 3 to 4 months. And boy, it's not looking good at all. He has gone under successful surgery and he has begun his rehabilitation program with the club's medical department. So speedy recovery to you, Christopher Nkunku. Hope you come back stronger than ever. But the more pressing issue is how we are going to deal with this situation now that he will be missing key games. Liverpool on Sunday. We also play Man City. We also play Manchester United, Arsenal, Newcastle, Brighton. All of these teams competing, finishing the top 6 last season. And obviously we're going to miss he's going to miss more games than that, but those are the key games and the games we would have wanted Nkunku to be here for, because those are the big matches where we see where our team is at compared to the other teams in the Premier League that are the top or at the higher end competing in Europe. So it's going to be very, very sticky. And can we get a player that can fulfill the role that Nkunku would have done? I don't even think so, if I'm going to be honest with you. Very few players in this world right now could come to Chelsea and have the impact Nkunku would. And with the prices that those players would be at, I don't think it's acceptable for us to be trying to buy them. The only person I'd think of is maybe Joao Felix on loan, but even that's a stretch. We have players here like Carney who can play in cam and should be given the chance to play in that role, because it can help us save money. On top of that, if we can get Carney to perform at a higher level than what we would hope him to be, because he was never meant to be a starter here. But at this rate, if he plays a good couple games, he could be starting in the cam role more often than not, since Nkunku's out for the foreseeable future. So for me, give Carney a chance would be very, very good. Can help us not spend money but boost a player that we did sign for a good amount of money last season, and give him the platform in order to show his potential and become a better player. And then when Nkunku comes back, it just adds more positive problems to our team, because we'll have a player already that's proven from this point forward that he can be relied upon to playing this role. But it's going to be a big ask. I don't necessarily think he will have the big impact that Nkunku will have, but as long as the team can be in the top 4 by the time Nkunku comes back, or just in the top 6 by the time Nkunku comes back, then that would be good enough. We're not expecting Carney to come shell out and score bare goals, get bare assists. We just need him to do a good enough job in order to keep us in the top 6 places, so that when Nkunku comes back, he can add that spark to our attack in order to make the attack just do wonders and score enough goals to get top 4. Because with the defense we have, I trust man's defense more than anything, and I believe that with the defense we have, we can definitely not concede a lot of goals and win games or draw. But with Nkunku coming back eventually, that'll help us to get top 4, because last season it was our attack that made us falter, and right now our attack doesn't look as convincing because we lost Nkunku. So hopefully the team can do better, not do better, but can do good enough in order to keep us in talks for the top 4 by the time Nkunku comes back. But it's going to be a big ask, and this is going to make the season a lot more interesting, because we already didn't know what type of Chelsea we would get, but now it's even more up in the air. But hey man, we could be looking at a team that could go on to overachieve. So hopefully we can overachieve, because no one would be expecting us to be in the top four or be in top six by the time Nkunku comes back. So for me, let's just hope that we can stay in those positions, and yeah, hopefully we can show everyone that this team right now, as young as it is, can develop to be one of the best teams in the world one day. But Poch needs to make sure that he gets his tactics right and puts the players in the positions as well as that to give us the best possible opportunities. But yeah, it's going to be a tough ask. But hey man, Christopher Nkunku again, speedy recovery to you, my bro, and I really hope you come back stronger than ever, because we cannot afford for you to come back and you get another injury. So speedy recovery, and hope to see you on the pitch sooner than expected. But that's the Christopher Nkunku news. Now we're gonna move on to Moises Caicedo, and boy, positive stuff is coming out. Chelsea might be able to get Caicedo before the Liverpool match, and Brighton are changing their stances. Right now, they're talking about, if a player does get sold in Caicedo, then we need to meet his valuation. But at one point, they were saying they're not going to expect him to leave, all of this. But the reasons for their stance to be changing is because Caicedo is becoming more adamant that he wants to go to Chelsea. He has not taken part in Brighton training, and this stuff to try and force a move to Chelsea. Even a report came out today saying how Brighton are not happy with how Caicedo's agents have gone about obviously the transfer saga, because he's not willing to train with the team. He didn't even take part during pre-season. So for me, these guys need to let him leave, because they're going to make it seem like, oh, why is he doing this? But you are the team that let him sign a contract in January with the expectation that you would let him leave in the summer. He wants to come to Chelsea. He doesn't want to be at Brighton. Let the youth go, fam. Stop keeping him in jail, because he doesn't want to be at your club no more. He wants to come to Chelsea, so let him come. You guys have rejected 80 million. The next bid that comes in is going to be 90 at least. You guys need to accept that, because if you don't, there's no guarantees that Brighton will get the same player they got last season. Caicedo could come disillusioned with being at Brighton, because he wants to have a bigger challenge. And regardless of whether we finish 12th or 15th, we are still a Premier League team, and Caicedo knows that Chelsea are bigger than Brighton will ever be. So he wants to come to us. He wants to be a part of the project. So Brighton needs to hurry up and allow him to leave. And we just need to put in our next bid, and hopefully that gets accepted. Because if that is the case and that gets done before Friday, then that means Caicedo could be registered in time, 12 p.m. Friday, in order to be in the squad to play against Liverpool on Sunday. And we desperately need him. Desperately. With Nkunku out and our midfield already not being strong enough as it is, we need Caicedo here more than anything, because if you want to get a result against Liverpool on Sunday, we need that midfielder more than anything, because their attack, one of the best attacks in the world on their day, and opening day, Liverpool normally do very well. So hopefully we can sign Caicedo and get him in, but we have to cross our fingers and hope for that one. But hopefully we get that done, and hopefully Caicedo is a Chelsea player by Friday. But you guys let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. Do you think we will sign Caicedo by Friday? Let me know down below. And do you think Nkunku should be replaced by another signing, or should we allow Carney Chukwuemeka to play in that role in order to give him enough game time and experience to eventually develop and be as influential as Nkunku could be? Let me know down below. But other than that, catch you guys on another video. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any new Chelsea videos. Catch you on the next one. I'm out. Peace. Come on, Chelsea. Come on, Chelsea.